What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing alright, man. If you guys are brand new to the channel, we break down scary and creepy videos on the net, on the web, from YouTube videos to TikTok videos, IG reels, Facebooks, anything weird, usual, and unexplained you can find right here on this channel. Just I want to thank you guys, man, the current supporters who's tapping in with us, subscribing to the channel, hitting that post notification button, man, hitting that like button, man. You're helping us grow our community, the seekers. I really appreciate the support, man. Got this video for you guys today. Let's do what we do best. Let's seek the truth.
TikTok account are related. I'll be quick. Mother and daughter Katie and Ava Baldwin went missing from Texas in 2015. Viewers of the account Bebop and BB have been concerned of the welfare of the pair. There are similarities of the people in these images. Ava's father has been searching ever since she disappeared in 2015. The only trace they had was the mum's car, which was abandoned in a car park. Viewers have noticed locks, speakers, and help signals during the TikTokers' videos. The unknown whereabouts of the missing persons case and the unknown emergence of these TikTokers certainly relate. But the age of the girl, Ava, would now be 13, and I'm not sure if the girl in the TikTok is too young for that age. The mum certainly looks younger in the TikTok videos, but this could be makeup and video quality. What do you think about this situation?
What do we think, man? Too many coincidences?
Caution for the photo that you are about to see. This was captured on the Ring doorbell of Jessica Gerald on a 2014 morning around 3 a.m. It is the only shot that we have of the man who broke into her home. For context, this is a small town right outside of Omaha, Nebraska. Like, bad things don't happen here, or so everyone thought. Unprovoked and completely without motive, the man was seen on camera around 3, and then he uses a glass scoring tool where he very quietly makes a hole in the window and then enters through the living room. So the following morning, Jessica Gerald, she doesn't go into work, so her family is contacted, and they go to her home, where she is found without her head or her tongue. Media investigation was launched where the footage was eventually recovered. The man seen here had also posed her body without the head sitting up at her kitchen table.
How did that demonic smile? What the hell was going on? Crazy, man.
This 14-year-old boy could be in extreme danger, according to police. Scotty Morris was last seen on March 16th around 8:30 p.m. He lives in Eaton, Indiana, a town of just 1,500 people. It's been reported that there was a conflict in the home prior to his disappearance. Police posted this photo of the boy on Facebook because it was the only one they were given, and people quickly became outraged because what was written on the shirt. It's a number of humiliating things like "I'm a liar" with a crying emoji and "I hurt my little brother" or something like that. And obviously Scotty's upset. This is apparently the last photo that was taken of him, and this is what he was last seen in. And police say Scotty could be in danger because the night he disappeared, the temperature dropped to 15 degrees. And he's been missing for about 5 days. It really seems like everyone in Eaton is looking for Scotty right now.
I think that's a case of discipline, man, taken too far. You gotta see the sadness in his face, man, when he had all those things written on his shirt. I mean, maybe there could have been a different way to handle that situation, but it's like, it seems they just embarrassed him and he just ran away. We're gonna have to dive deeper into that, man. Hopefully they found him. What'd she do?
Nor does she deserve a day of freedom. Hi, my name is Ethan, and here's everything you need to know in under a minute. This was 33-year-old Deborah Jeter, who is married to Lester. In May of 2009, he filed for divorce and told the judge that he feared for his children's safety as Deborah was very mentally unstable. Not long prior, she had tried to unalive herself in front of her daughters. Despite Lester's plea, the judge actually lifted the restraining order, and 12-year-old Kelsey and 13-year-old Kirsten were so excited to see their mother after 14 long days. Deborah actually told them that she had a surprise for them whenever they got to see her. When they got into the car, Deborah stabbed both of them, unaliving Kelsey and leaving Kirsten in critical condition. She then made the famous "I just unalived my children" 911 call and was sentenced to life in prison.
Famous call? That means people heard it? What the hell did she say on that call?
This is the craziest conspiracy theory. On June 3rd, 3-year-old Riker Webb went missing. His parents didn't report him missing right away. It took them over 2 hours to do so.
Weird.
Now, it's a miracle because 2 days later, he was found. But he was found in different clothes that he was reported missing in. Not only that, but he was found 2.4 miles away from his home. Now, don't come for me, this is not my conspiracy theory. But a lot of people think that this is not Riker. I mean, his face shape is completely different, his eyes are closer together. If this is not Riker, then who is it? I was looking at the comments and someone else believes that this is actually a skinwalker.
What?
They believe that Riker was killed and then a skinwalker took on his appearance. I don't know, but that was the conspiracy theory. It blew my mind. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, what conspiracy theory should I talk about next?
We've heard about skinwalkers on the channel, but do you guys think that could have
Hey
been
y'all,
one?
let's talk about the dead woman who solved her own murder.
Come again?
This right here is Teresita Basa. She came to America from the Philippines in the 1960s. She wanted a better life for herself in America. She moved to Chicago. She began studying music at first, and then she eventually became a respiratory therapist.
Okay.
Although things were going good for Teresita, her life was cut short by a killer. On February 21st, 1977, the fire department was called to Teresita's apartment because of the smell of smoke. That's when they made the awful discovery. Teresita was found deceased and nude and found under her mattress with a knife in her chest. For months, the police were looking for Teresita's killer. 6 months after her murder, an unlikely witness came forward. Dr. Chua, who worked with Teresita, came forward to the police and said that his wife was having visions of Teresita. One day when his wife was in a trance, she told him that she was Teresita Basa and that she knew who murdered her. So when he asked her who murdered you, she said Alan Showery.
What?
Alan Showery also worked with Teresita. When the police gathered all this information, they confronted Alan with this. At first, Alan denied any involvement in Teresita's murder, but later he confessed. Now this is the thing. Alan was served 14 years in prison, but he was let out on parole in 1983. Yes, I must admit, it is scary that her ghost revealed who her killer was. But at the same time, it's sad that she didn't get the justice that she deserved. Alright, y'all, I'll be back to do more true crime videos for you guys.
That was one of the most weirdest and bizarre cases we've come across yet, man. Like, a ghost was, like, communicated what happened to her in the afterlife. Like, what the hell? I've never heard something like that until today. Do you guys think that case? I mean, it had to be true, right? Because, yeah, they caught him, but he only did that much time in jail. It's like, blows my mind, man. These cases we be discovering. Tap in with us, man.
Scary Unsolved Cases, Part 1. In 1970, a mysterious woman was found burned to death in Ice Valley, Norway. We don't know who she is, and it looked like whoever killed her didn't want us to find out.
Oh.
All of the tags were cut out of her clothes and belongings, and any distinctive marks were scraped off. What's also weird is that police found a number of disguises like wigs and various passports with her, and a letter that was written in code. So people assume maybe she was a secret spy. If you want to learn more about this case, I just covered it in my YouTube video, link in bio.
Was she a spy? Something undercover? We gotta find out.
Do you think this boy's tragic death was a murder? And was it part of a larger cover-up? This is the tragic story of Grant Solomon. In July of 2020, Grant Solomon passed away after his truck rolled over him. But surprisingly, Grant's body didn't have any scratches on it. According to Grant's father, who is the only witness, Grant's truck rolled backwards and dragged him down into a ditch. But when at the hospital, Grant's father refused to have an autopsy done and then later on refused to have the truck looked at to see if it was malfunctioning.
Weird.
It seemed like he was trying to wrap up the investigation as quickly as possible. This started setting off red flags for people, especially Grant's mother, because all of this happened before she even got to the hospital. And then, less than a year later, Grant's sister Gracie releases a bombshell YouTube video claiming that her father had been abusing her entire life. She believes that her father killed Grant because he was planning on coming forward with allegations against his father. And there's a lot of evidence to back her up. Grant's truck was not malfunctioning, and the medical examiner ruled that Grant's injuries were not consistent with being dragged by a truck. Instead, the major injury that he had was blunt force trauma to the head. Grant's father still walks as a free man. But right now there's a petition that you can sign to help the family open an independent investigation into his death. It seems like everyone's talking about this case right now, so hopefully we can enact some real change.
How the hell was he still walking feet? Nah, that signature probably already passed that mark. No way. seeing this? Like some dolls are following her around? Like a creepy movie or show.
21 severed human feet in trainers have washed up on Canadian and US shores.
What the hell?
1 foot in a trainer washing up on a beach would be strange. But over the past decade, 21 feet have washed up on the shores of the Salish Sea. This started in 2007 when a girl found an Adidas trainer washed up on the beach. On closer inspection and to her horror, she discovered that there was actually a foot inside. This was a decayed male right foot. Bizarrely, 6 days later, another foot enclosed in a trainer was discovered. Again, this was a male right foot.
Again.
Over the next year, 5 more feet in trainers washed up. Now, most of these were oddly similar, usually size 11 or 12 right foots, but occasionally left. Members of the public were terrified of a potential serial killer on the loose with a strange calling card, removing the feet of victims and dumping them in the sea. However, investigators reported that many of the feet belonged to people who had gone missing, presumed dead or had unalived themselves.
What?
Researchers concluded that when the bodies were decomposing in the water, creatures in the sea would feed on them. These creatures typically would only feed on the parts of the body with softer tissue, hence leaving the feet. However, to me, it does seem really odd how much it happens in this particular area, as well as how similar all the trainers look.
Is there more to that story, or those are just tragic endings?
20-year-old Vanessa Guillen and how she was found murdered inside the military base of Fort Hood, Texas. Vanessa was born on September 30th, 1999 in Houston, Texas to her parents Rogelio and Gloria Guillen, who were originally from Mexico. Growing up, Vanessa told her mom that she either wanted to become an astronaut and go to the moon, or she wanted to enlist in the military. Gloria was not a fan of this. She actually told Vanessa that she would rather her go to the moon than to ever enroll in the military. However, when Vanessa turned 18 years old, she called her mom and said, "Do you remember what I was going to do when I turned 18? Well, I did it. I enrolled in the military." Of course, this was shocking news to the family, but they wanted to be supportive, and when they found out that Vanessa was going to be stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, which was about 3 hours away from Houston, they felt relieved knowing that she was only going to be 3 hours away. Now, while at Fort Hood, she was trained as a 91F small arms and artillery repairer, so kind of like a mechanic. But at first, things seemed to be going well. During this time, Vanessa was actually engaged to a man named Juan Cruz, and they had planned their wedding to be in December of that year. Vanessa was so excited about the wedding, she was so happy to be in the military, but over time, the family started to notice that Vanessa was acting different. She wasn't sleeping, she was losing weight, and something just seemed off. Vanessa told her family that the reason she was so stressed out was because she was being sexually harassed by a sergeant at the base. As soon as Gloria heard this, she told her daughter to immediately report this man, but Vanessa said no. That other girls had already reported him and nothing was done about it. So she figured if she reported him, no one would believe her. She was also scared that if she came forward, there would be some type of retaliation against her. Maybe she would get kicked off the base or something worse would happen. On April 22nd, 2020, Vanessa was actually supposed to have the day off, but that day she received a message from work asking her to come in. She only had a couple of things to do that day, so she thought she was just going to have like a half day, so she made plans with her friend Tay to go hiking later on. One of the tasks she had that day was to go to the arms room and get a serial number for one of the weapons. Vanessa made her way to the arms room and she texted the armor specialist, Aaron Robinson, letting him know that she was on her way. Around 10:23 in the morning, Vanessa sent a text message to one of her co-workers with the serial number of the weapon. And at around 11:13 a.m., Aaron Robinson closed the arms room. Now the morning continued and Vanessa was supposed to meet up with her friend Tay to go hiking, but she never showed up. Tay started calling Vanessa, sending her text messages, but she didn't answer. Meanwhile, Vanessa's family back in Houston was just as concerned. She hadn't responded to anybody. She hadn't responded to her fiance, to her sisters, to her mom, no one. Vanessa's sisters, Myra and Lupe, decided to call the base and ask for Vanessa. However, that's when the base told them that no one had seen or spoken to Vanessa since lunchtime. The family knew something was wrong, so that's when Myra, one of Vanessa's sisters, and her fiance Juan decided to get in the car and drive to Fort Hood. Meanwhile, back at the base, Vanessa's friend Tay is still looking for her. He went to Vanessa's apartment, but she wasn't there. However, her car was in the parking lot, so where was Vanessa? Okay, more in part 2.
Can you see me breathing?
Those part 2s always get us, man. What the fuck? You believe that? I think that's an edit. That was an edit. Call it like I see it.
Creepy facts you didn't know about. If you felt that you have been in that place before but never been, it is because you have been there in your past life. Don't sing it, Brienne. Someone with a deep voice will join you. If you're getting married in your dreams, wake up. You're getting married to a demon.
Really? I never heard that one before.
Can I help you?
How you doing? I don't mean to knock on your door, but I just got shorted by my girl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch. She playing. It's okay. No. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't no snitch. I don't mean to bother nobody. But I was down on my truth. Be respecting a black queen, a black woman. Put hands on me.
What the hell's going
It's all good. Because guess what? Cops come through, they will shoot me, taking the arm on the wrong. That ain't no rule. Put hands on me. I ain't even do nothing. It's all good.
Like I said, that rope in his hands, he was, that was something, the way he was talking was kind of erratic. I don't know what was going on in that situation, but it doesn't seem like it ended well, man. There's some people, we gotta be better. What the hell was that rope in his hand, man? It's like, and he got caught in 4K, so whatever happened, man, it's all caught in that man Ring's camera. People don't think.
Police say they know the exact area where the baby's body is. They have their suspect, his mother, but they still aren't ready to make an arrest. The recovery and heartbreaking search of a 1-year-old baby is happening.
We believe that he was placed in a specific dumpster at a specific location, and it was brought here by regular means of disposal.
The words no one wanted to hear, disposal, and all eyes are still on his mother, Leilani Simon. Last publicly seen running out of a juvenile courthouse following a custody hearing for her other 2 children who are around 6 months and 3 years old. The mother being pursued as the primary suspect, a drastic change from 2 weeks ago when she called the police.
Complained about her 1-year-old son is missing. She woke up, her door was open, but he's unable to open the door. I think someone came in and took him.
Police and FBI specialists from Quantico are now going through trash in the landfill to find the one place they think he is.
Man.
It's reported that Quinton Simon's mother downed tequila shots at Tybee Island Beach Bar as FBI launched landfill search. Adding to the tragedy, Quinton's grandfather, Henry Dale Moss Sr., was found dead at Wednesday morning on the side of a road in Georgia. Police believe he was the victim of a hit and run that occurred after he got a flat tire and began walking home.
Man, it's like tragedy just fall on that family, one after another.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, you. I'm crazy, all for the love. Now,
Cool
you can
cannibal.
pause to read this yourself. I'm not going to leave.
Okay, woke up this morning and heard through Justin that Ken is planning to sue me for defamation.
What?
And to be honest, I know that it won't hold up. I didn't defame Ken. I know a lot more about defamation now than I did before. And I didn't defame Ken. But Ken is starting to freak me out a little bit. I will say that. Also, Ken, you want to talk about riding on coattails? I'm not even going to double click on that because literally that's what you were doing with your content. You were riding on the coattails of people who tragically died. One thing that's actually going to make your lawyer's life a little bit harder is the fact that I actually can't have my email in my bio anymore because you and your friends have mass reported my account so much that it has a community guideline violation. So if your lawyer needs me or anyone else needs me, it's meredithcollapse@gmail.com.
Yeah, sue her for defamation, man. It's always, man, it's when you're trying to seek the truth or spread it, man. If people, they don't like it, they're always trying to find a way to take it down. See, because why is that? Why do you think that happens, man? I need y'all guys' thoughts and theories down below.
Drake Kendrick beef is just now popping off again, but this shit stems back years. In 2011, Drake was already huge, a 5-time Grammy nominee, but also winning a Grammy for the best rap album, Take Care. Meanwhile, in 2011, a man named Kendrick Lamar from Compton, California, had yet to release even a single studio album, let alone any Grammys. But we're going to fast forward to June 16th, 2011, the first time Kendrick Lamar had hopped onto a Toronto stage. And when Drake had initially heard that Kendrick was going to be sliding through the 6th, he hit up Kendrick and said, yo, we should link. And according to Kendrick, that link up went pretty well, because in a XXL freshman freestyle interview, he said, that's a real good dude. He's like, he got a genuine soul. We clicked immediately. And it would also be during that very first link up that Kendrick would give Drake an unreleased version of the Section 80 album. At this point, it had been a couple months, and Drake had had some time to really digest the album, and Drake was completely blown away. Drake was so blown away by this album that he would ask Kendrick Lamar to join him and A$AP Rocky on his Club Paradise tour.
Really?
Constantly being around that much talent must have really sparked something in Kendrick, because just 1 year later, he released one of probably the greatest rap albums of all time, Good Kid, Mad City. Nearly a year after Kendrick had dropped Good Kid, Mad City, he started seeing the commercial success of a fantastic album. But it's around this time that Kendrick Lamar hops on the Breakfast Club to do an interview, and the inception of the beef between Drake and Kendrick begins.
Yeah, I'm tired.
This beef between Drake and Kendrick, man, it's freaking crazy how, like, it really spawns that far back, and you really have to go back in the past to, like, see where, I guess, it first started. These Drake TikToks, man, we checking out. It's gonna reveal some stuff, I think.
Yep. But this is where we're at as of today. Today meaning March 6th at 1:41 p.m. Which means, who knows, a lot could happen. As you know, things are happening fast. But I think we may have just seen the end of it.
Ooh.
I don't know, though. What do you think?
Drake just dropped another disc. What is the album cover and why do they keep posting on YouTube? We go to a page called Blush by Wit.
Okay.
Whitney is Kendrick Lamar's baby mother, wife, whatever you want to call it. Well, you hop into the comments and you see the very, very, very first comment is by Dave Free and it's liked by the author. It's a heart of the kid. Which is why Drake said, I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Free. Dave Free is Kendrick's lifelong friend and GM. That's why Drake then follows that by saying, yo, GM might be your BM secret BD. Your GM, general manager, might be your baby mother's secret baby dad. Which led me to a different question. Why do they keep posting on YouTube? Why don't they just post on Spotify? You see, if they keep posting on YouTube, they make way more money. Which actually makes a lot more sense in Kendrick's case. If it is true, drop it, give me 50. He's giving 50% of all of his music back to the label, meaning he's not making as much money as he should be. But if he is owning his own YouTube channel, he may be monetizing off that, making more money in the long run. Now let's just get real personal, but I'm really waiting, hoping for Kendrick to drop some facts, some receipts, like Drake said in his most recent one. I don't know. Kendrick and Drake.
They dropping, you know, Kendrick and Drake kept dropping on YouTube, man. I just heard actually a couple of things about how, like, Kendrick, you know, usually when you react to stuff, music, it gets copyrighted, but he lifted his copyrights, man. So people, they eating off that Kendrick and Drake beef, bro. But now I kind of get the Dave Free bar, because at first I didn't understand it. That's why I said we watch these videos with you guys, we learning.
Beef has went too far. Everybody be watching can see that. Not only are people taking this shit way too serious and losing friendships over it when they don't even know them, but also Cash XO's security guard and Drake's security guard both were shot in real life. This was never a fun rap battle for the fans to enjoy. These are two black men destroying each other's legacies in real time. Not Like Us is a great song. I've been playing it all day, but let's be real. You're really using pedo allegations as shock value for a hit song. I get that it's hip hop, but how far is it gonna go before we ask for this to stop? Because today, new evidence came out on Kendrick Lamar where a woman came out and said she literally seen Kendrick Lamar beat his wife in real time. She said they were at the Hard Rock Hotel. She seen a woman with a bloody face and they only told her it was a rapper. Then she later on told them that it was Kendrick Lamar. And I hate seeing this because these guys have made records together. Kendrick Lamar collaborated with Drake on Take Care and they made Poetic Justice. Or were they not sharing these allegations of each other back then, but now when it's benefiting them to get the #1 hip hop spot, they're all coming to light. A real victim in this is anybody who's had to go through domestic abuse or anyone that's had to deal with a real predator in real life. This ain't shit to just be playing with, but we all know the real winner in this, J. Cole. That nigga somewhere on the beach. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this beef so far. Bro, this big?
Nah, he was spitting, bro. Actually, that's what we got to freaking take from him, man. Like, all those allegations coming out, man. They compete for the top spot, Kendrick and Drake, man. But J. Cole, he saw this coming a mile away. I remember people, they were clowning on him when he left, when he said he was exiting this beef. But now they seeing this stuff. I've seen a lot of takes of people been saying like, oh no, J. Cole, he made the right decision, just saying, I'm out. This ain't for me. Sometimes you just gotta know when to leave. You got to.
Drake is catching strays on live television. This man called Drake a what? Watch this, bro.
Questions tonight about a security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper. Rapper, I should say, Drake in Toronto.
Now this guy's pretty wild for saying it on live television. And this guy's basically made it clear that he is Team Kendrick. But the fact that this dude said it on live television with no hesitation, a lot of people are saying that this is a Freudian slip. Now a lot of people are confused. What the hell is a Freudian slip? And basically a Freudian slip is an unintentional error regarded as revealing subconscious feelings. Now, I personally don't think this was a Freudian slip. This guy did it on purpose. Because you guys need to understand, when you're talking for the news, you actually have to read off a screen. You do realize that, right? So now, I personally think two things happened. When he was reading off the screen, he probably saw both words, and he was like, wait, do I say both? So he said both. Or, this guy genuinely had a Freudian slip and just completely said both words. And it's now up on live television. No, but like, imagine Drake's face when he sees this. He's like, what did the news guy just call me? Now, but this rapper beef is genuinely crazy. I didn't think it would go this far. Now, but generally, what are you guys? Team Kendrick or Team Drake?
Down below. Let me know, man. What the hell is that? That's Drake? Oh yeah, this is old concert or something. What the is going on? Okay. What the?
Drake and Kendrick.
I don't have no words. I didn't know what to expect when I saw that clip. I'll have y'all takes down below.
Lamar beef getting crazy. It say Drake's security guard has been seriously injured in a shooting that had happened at his Toronto mansion. That is crazy, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Look at all these disses. They going back and forth. Back and forth. I don't even think Tupac and Biggie had these many disses, bro. Euphoria, that gotta be number one. That jump was a banger. That jump gotta be number one. But look at the Hot Pot 6. He just dropped that and it's ranked number 8. Bruh, Not Like Us number 2 by Kendrick Lamar. Meet the Grams. Bruh, this is crazy. This is crazy, bruh. Like, people getting injured. But right now, I'm gonna have to get a crown to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying, man? His bars, you know what I'm saying? Drake got his stuff. You know his bars too and stuff. But nah, he not on Kendrick level. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gonna make him come back from this. Everybody said he took a L. I said he took a L. It is what it is. Y'all like, comment on this video. Share this video too, y'all. Share this video. You feel?
What do you guys think? Who took the L, Kendrick or Drake?
You're the only
Too
person who
real.
knows what I'm going through. How do you handle the entire internet calling to a PDF file, did he?
Did you tell everyone you didn't do it?
Yeah, I made a whole song about it, told everyone I'm too famous to be a PDF file.
Can't believe that didn't work.
It didn't work at all. They just
What?
shut my house up afterwards.
Been there. They'll do and say anything to take you out. They said I drug people and take advantage of them. Did you finish all your champagne, by the way?
Yeah?
And they said I videotaped it. But you gotta stay strong through it all, Drake.
Thanks, Diddy. You're a good friend. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling...
And action. Take this, take this.
What the?
I can't do this alone. I need your help. He disrespected my family's name. Please, I need to know what you know. Do-doodle-oop-do.
Is that supposed to be not the guy who does those interviews? That's actually insane, man. These Drake and TikToks, man, we saw revealed a lot, man, at the end, bro. That Drake and Kendrick beef, man, is turning into something, man, that I don't think we would like the outcome was really going to happen, man. You saw the implications of what's going on. What happened between Drake and his bodyguard. That's crazy. It's like bleeding into real life now, so I think people should kind of just like let it die down. I don't know if it's Drake or Kendrick going to drop another diss. Is it still continuing? People have been saying Drake lost his beef, saying he took the L. I need you guys to take us down below. What do you guys think, man? That's it, man, for this video for you guys today. If you guys stay with me to the end of the video, you're a real one. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Tell me down below, guys, if you guys can hear any difference in the audio quality. It should be much clearer now, so I really want to emphasize that, man. I'm trying to upgrade the channel for you guys. You guys been seeing the thumbnails too, man. I'm just, you know, just working around, just trying different things, man, for the channel, so we can just grow and expand. I truly believe we can grow the Seekers into something special. Just got to keep going, continue to grind. We dropping videos every day, man, so make sure you check out the channel tomorrow. I'm out. Peace, Seekers.